the view from the top never looked so good.
I had to wake up and I was feeling the cheesiest when I came out here today.
I would be remiss if I was here and not do this, because in Arnie's honor, we gotta crack one open. It's all coming down to the final 3 games. They know that they need these last few wins, but the Magic not looking like themselves these days. What is up, everyone, and welcome into the 360. I'm Danielle Stein.
They said, hey, we're doing all the right things in game 1 and game 2. The shot's just not falling. Little mistakes here and there. We just want to be back at home and feel like we can clean these things up, and they did just that.
I saw this photo of you from training, and it looks just like you are just so happy. This photo, when you see this, what comes to mind? I mean, this shows to me someone who's just at their happiest.
Sí, no, como dije, me siento muy feliz de estar acá.
Think about Duncan McGuire and Paolo Banchero, both rookies for their respective teams a season ago. Both took control of their groups, emerged as stars, both making their dreams come true today. What is fatherhood like for you? How's that been going? Once. Is that how fatherhood is?
Right, there you go.
They've been saying that the road to Paris runs through downtown Orlando, with Olympic dreams just past that finish line. And for 5 runners as they cross right at Lake Eola, they got those Olympic dreams to become a reality. On the brink of elimination, the Tampa Bay Lightning delivered a Game 4 win. They continue their series with the Panthers back on the road in another must-win game tonight. Andrei Vasilevsky leading his team. He had a 9-5 career record versus the Panthers in the playoffs, holding strong in the first period. They had that win against Milwaukee the other night, and they were kind of saying it was a Game 7-like experience to win and be in the playoffs. So, Jake, how do you think that kind of experience is going to help them as they begin their postseason run? Lionel Messi, in the nagging knee pain that he was going through, he came into the day listed as questionable on the official reports, but we did learn earlier today that he reportedly did not travel with the team from Fort Lauderdale up to Orlando, and he will be missing this match. This is very disappointing for fans who dropped a pretty penny to be here. The average ticket price reportedly was around $750. That price point has since plummeted. There was a notable absence at this year's tournament after legendary knuckleballer Tim Wakefield passed away on October 1st after a bout with brain cancer. Wakefield, of course, is from the Melbourne area, went to O'Galley High School. Today, his presence was still felt. Right here on the 18th, the Magic went on a run in the end, ended up closing a gap that was once at 22 points down to down by 10. That would be the final score, 96-86. The Magic once again hanging their head on the defensive end of the floor with keeping the Cavs under 100 points. These two teams played one of the most memorable games of the season. It was that 4-3 Orlando win. It's kind of unlike OC to have that kind of volume of goals. So how can they replicate that on Saturday and kind of match the Crew's offensive firepower? I got this assignment for the Cure Bowl. I don't think I was expecting to be part of the live team coverage for weather today, but here we are at FBC Mortgage Stadium, and you can see the rain is now really coming down.
The good old cup on the hat trick. That prank lasted between the 4th and 5th innings, and yeah, it's still hanging on. But now Bradley is in a sticky situation as he faces the New York Yankees in his season debut. What's up, everyone, and welcome into 360. I'm Danielle Stein. Bradley was reinstated from the injured list this week after suffering a pectoral muscle strain in spring training, but he's getting the start on the bump today. First outing of the year. Very good to have him back in the rotation. Top of the first. Bradley gets Alex Verdugo with a 99-mile-an-hour heater. He had 7 Ks in 6 innings on the day. Top of the 4th, though. Runners in the corners. Anthony Rizzo dumps one into left field. Aaron Judge is going to trot his way home from 3rd as the Yankees take the 1-0 lead. Still a 1-run game. Then this one is in the 9th to Rizzo taking Sean Armstrong deep to right. It is a solo home run as the Yankees double their lead, making it 2-0. 2 batters later, Jose Trevino with a hot shot to 3rd. Isaac Paredes is going to have a great stop and throw him out from his knees, getting that going. Rays want something going at the plate. Down 2. They load the bases in the 9th. 2 outs. Clay Holmes gets Johnny DeLuca swinging to end this one as the Rays get shut out. CF came into their Big 12 home opener knowing a couple of things. One, they were 1-11 against top 5 teams, but they also knew that the number 1 and number 2 teams in the AP poll also lost to unranked teams this week. So anything is possible with UCF hosting number 3 Kansas tonight. UCF scored the game's first 7, but the Jayhawks responded with a 12-0 run, including this steal and slam by Johnny Furphy. Knights were down by as many as 16 in the first half. Shot clock winding down here. Jalen Sellers buries the long 3. Jayhawks leading by 8 at the break. Second half now, UCF now up by 2. Darius Johnson, the bounce pass. Omar Payne bobbles it, and he brings the Payne with the slam. Knights up 4, still up the same score, under a minute to play. There are Byers, and there are Sellers. Strong to the hoop right there. In the final seconds, victory is secured. One final shot by Kansas is off the mark, and when it rains, it pours. When it's even crazier, it storms. The fans storming the court to celebrate the big 65-60 upset, the first Big 12 win